Hi everyone, Lindsay from PS Lifestyle Wellness. Today's going to be a short video on desk posture. Now first off the bat, I want to put it out there that there is no one perfect posture that we should be sitting or standing in. Gone are the days where you had to engage your core, stick your chest out, as if you were at some Swiss finishing school with books on your head. That's not what it's about. Variability of movement, of position is what it's about. So we don't want you standing for too long, we don't want you sitting for too long. What we want is for us to mix it up. So if you are finding that you're sitting in a chair, at a desk, or indeed a dining room table such as this, then after a period of time, you want to move that position. Go and sit on the floor, go and sit on the couch, comfy chair, stand for 20 minutes. Again, if you've got a standing desk because you've been told that it's better to stand, yeah, that's great, that's variability in your posture, but you don't want to be standing for your entire working day. So you want to go from standing to sitting to lying, to keep us in a different position so that our muscles, soft tissue, doesn't get too comfortable in that position, so that when you come to move, it's actually quite painful, or it causes you some restriction or some discomfort. So a couple of tricks that you can use if you are going to be sitting at a desk, particularly something like this, which is not ergonomic, as it were. So if you were in your office, if you are an office worker, then you would have a proper ergonomic desk with a curve cut out of it. You would have a desk that was perhaps positioned specifically to you. Your monitors would be at a certain height, etc. Your chair would have wheels. It may or may not have armrests, depending on whether or not it could get under the table, etc. If you have that, then great, but that doesn't negate you from me suggesting or strenuously advising that you get up and you move your position. Just because you've got all the correct furniture doesn't mean that it doesn't stop you from experiencing the same discomfort. So I use a myriad of cushions, okay? And the idea is that we want to be sitting in a position where we actually sit on our sitting bones. They are called that for a reason. They're actually called your ischial tuberosities, but for the purposes of this video, they're your sitting bones, and that's what you should be sitting on. Okay, so what we often find is that we sit over a period of time, a bit like this. Okay, and what I'm actually sitting on is the fleshy part of my backside. Okay, whereas I should be sitting like this. Okay, so I'm not upright, pushing my chest out, sucking my tummy in, but I am making a concerted effort to bring my pelvis slightly forward into what's called an anterior tilt, so that you're sitting on your sitting bones. Now, this is obviously not a sustainable position, so what you need is a few props. Cushion. Place the cushion. And have it so that it's thick enough to keep you in that slightly anterior pelvic tilt, so that you're actually feeling the bony sitting bones, okay? You don't want your knees to be higher than your hips, so you want that slight decline. It's not a lot. Okay, what you can also do is sit on a cushion, okay, and that, right, I find that more comfortable, and what it's doing is it's pushing me, naturally pushing me forward, okay. Now, my table is quite low and I don't have an adjustable chair, okay, so what you can also do, if you find yourself not quite at that angle that you want, I would be better if it was up here somewhere. Again, get your cushion. There we have it. Okay, so if you've got a monitor and an external keyboard, that would be perfect. Okay, and you're wanting it to be at that 90-degree angle. Okay, simple. So, get your favourite cushion out and sit on it. Easy.